We both did tapings of various stature.
Well, did we?
Yeah. We both did some tapings in comedy.
Vic and I, we do a lot of tapings. And are they ever that good?
Did they ever move the needle? No.
Speaking of, check out my OnlyFans. My special came out. This is a different taping we were talking about. My special came out on OnlyFans. OFTV.
Yep. We'll plug the
One
link.
of those.
Yep.
We talked about it already, but right now, the reason we're bringing it up today, the business reason, is I got a live one on my OnlyFans DMs. Oh, he went cold.
Because he wanted more.
I was getting $5 per message out of Jeff for every... And we were just chatting back and forth, and he seems like a nice guy.
It wasn't even, this is how sad it was. This is how non-sexual Tyler is. The guy was just like, how was your day? Tyler's like, my day's good. Yeah. How was your day?
Most other people on OnlyFans are getting solicited like disgusting stuff. This guy literally, do you want to hear the most lewd thing he said to me?
Read us the salacious
most
messages.
Lewd thing that Jeff from Salt Lake said is, what are you up to?
On the platform for sex, he's doing PG messages.
He goes, great, I'm glad the weather is nice.
Oh, man.
Mother Nature's a little bipolar here in Salt Lake.
81
degrees yesterday. Today it's 50.
Dude.
We're literally on the Fuck and Foot app talking about the weather.
Also,
I love Jeff.
Bombing when you have to pay is crazy. Like, go for it. You're paying $5 to send the message.
This is what he wants. It's just a chat.
Well, he might come back. He probably went to sleep. It's 7:30.
He's having dinner, or he's probably feeding the hostages in his basement or something. Anyway,
we do both.
Check out my OnlyFans special.
We both got specials on OnlyFans.
And
so that's
the
not
podcast
even.
now you can find on OFTV. Yes. So it's basically like their version of YouTube. So it's free video content. We're posting different stuff on there. I'm posting full sets. I'm posting other stuff on there. So that's, speaking of tapings, that's one thing. But we're taping stuff kind of a lot. Yeah,
we're taping stuff kind of a lot, and so far none of it has helped. But it's cool to add credits, you know. So
stacking.
Let's start with yours first, because we didn't talk too much about it, but it was a PBS storytelling.
I taped this. I just got back from Boston. Taped a storytelling show for PBS. Very official. Filmed at the studio that brought you Arthur the Aardvark and the Antiques Roadshow.
You allowed to say that?
Aardvark. What do you mean? Aardvark is not a slur.
It sounds kind of a slur, doesn't it? And you looked
just
at
the
me.
Way it comes
yeah, you looked.
Just the way that I said it. The Aardvark.
Yeah, the hard R. Gay.
Arthur, that damn Aardvark.
That is cool though. So it's at the actual place they did that.
At the studio. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with Arthur. It's not live action. You know, he wasn't.
There goes my childhood.
Animated. But it was cool. It's in like a really. I'll show some pictures of it, but like really cool like studio, like actual like television studio.
Yes.
Like huge like wall that closes, like big like 8.
It is fun to see that like it feels very old Hollywood. Like, even going to like the WGN studio here, it's a massive building, and you're like, oh, this is like production.
Yeah, it was cool. I'm really glad I got to do it. I worked on it. It was a little bit different for me.
It's a story. Yeah.
So it's like a 7-minute story. It's about a gig I did doing stand-up.
And you can do, was there parameters around it, or they're just like
Well, I submitted this story and they picked this story.
Got it. Okay.
So it's a story. It's a gig about doing stand-up. The story is very funny. It's also like a little heartfelt, a little touching. Like it's not just stand-up, but there are a lot of jokes in it. So it was like very funny.
So you felt like killing on.
Well, here's the thing. It felt like cheating because everyone else in my cohort they're like lay people. They're not performers.
Yeah.
There's like people with an
telling
interesting
a story,
or there were a couple of people who like have done theater or other stuff, but then like they had me close, and it's like everyone did great. The people were all so cool and so nice, like had really great stories, had like a really great experience all the way around. But I go up there and it's immediately like I'm like riffing. It was just like
you're tagging up their stories.
Yes, I'm going give it up for your host.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we're trying to do a taping. I'm like, yo, where are you guys from?
That's what the Moth, the famous storytelling series, the same thing. Anyone can go up and tell a story.
Yeah, I did the Moth last night. I've been trying to do that more.
Very cool.
That was the other thing I felt like cheating. So I've been working on this story. They picked me for the show on PBS. Then you work with a coach, like a story coach, for like 2 months to like tune up, and you have to get it on time. It has to be exactly 7 minutes, like to tune it up and all this stuff. So I worked on it really hard, and then you memorize it, you tape it, went really well, and then I came back and there was a Moth show that I felt like had a similar theme. I could fit the same story in. So I go to the Moth, which is like an open mic, and I do this story. I've worked 2 months
And they're
on
like,
with a professional coach. A story I just taped for television.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I come out there just like it's nothing, you know.
How easy is it to get on those moth shows?
So the best way to describe it is it's liberal kill Tony.
So
you
funny.
put your name in a bucket,
So funny.
and you do not find out until they pull your name.
Yes.
So like the one I did last night, there was maybe 15 people signed up and only 10 got pulled because they always do 10. But it is kill Tony where you don't know until they pull you. So you have like 30 seconds to prepare.
Kill Tony for those who read,
Bro.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the audience is literally like it's all. Cam, my girlfriend came
Yeah.
with me, and she goes, "This is the whitest event I've ever been to. It's all
Yeah.
NPR crunch
crowd.
older ladies,
Wait, don't tell
older
me.
women, yeah."
Where was it at? What was the venue?
They do it at this place. They do them in a couple places, but this one was at this place in Berwyn called Fitzgerald's. It's like an old music hall. Super cool place, packed.
There's some. We were talking about recording before this off
Yeah.
air. There's some cool.
I know
little
that's
spots.
a place where I would
Yeah.
tape something, but it would be a give and take. Like I could draw more suburb people, but fewer city people would
Yeah,
come.
it's far
you know?
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Very
a really cool venue, really great time. So anyway, I went out to Boston and taped this thing. I'm trying to make this into a bit, so let's talk this out. We spent the whole day. So for the taping, and the OnlyFans was this way too, you get there at 2 p.m.
Yeah. People don't.
for like an 8 p.m. show.
You're
there
filming, by the way,
basically-
7 minutes, and you're there
Yes.
for 8 hours.
Well, but part of it is like photo shoot, hair and makeup. You tape an interview that becomes.
they're
part of
like,
the
you need to
show.
come in early.
Well, it's a whole day.
Yeah, yeah.
It's this whole day production, and I just got the joke.
Yeah, I was like,
fuck
you
man.
specifically.
Yeah,
Everyone else
They're
was
like,
not
"Can you
there.
get here at 9
Yeah,
a.m.?"
they're like, actually, can you come in the day
Can you
before?
come 2 weeks early and work out?
Hey, here's a Groupon for some facial reconstruction.
Hey,
if you
come
could
on.
just.
I looked great on PBS. That's all the old.
But those
ladies.
cameras, by the way, you don't realize until you go to a real production. Like we all have, like you've seen like good video, but the cameras they use for
yeah.
I mean, it's TV type cameras. You're
Yeah.
like, I need the hair and makeup.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll find anything.
Yeah, but so we're there all day.
Yeah.
And it's also their office. So it's like the studio is attached to their office. So there's like a bathroom off of our green room, and it's like a communal bathroom. And you know, like in an office, they'll have like music playing or like a radio playing in the bathroom, just so it's not like silent or whatever. I go in the bathroom. They have NPR playing in the bathroom.
Dude, you'd be shitting for 6 hours just if you're an employee. You're just listening to a public broadcast.
But here's the thing, it's really quiet. So at first, it just sounds like someone's
in there.
whispering.
Yeah,
so I think I'm in the bathroom alone, and then I go, and then I'm like, oh, someone's talking. Maybe they're on the phone, like in the stall,
So
and I go,
funny.
who's whispering about Israel right now? and I realize it's NPR, and I had this moment where I go, this is why conservatives make fun of us.
Yeah.
We have a bathroom playing NPR.
That's a good bet.
But and the other thing that I think is, the news has got to be the scariest thing to have whispered to you on the toilet.
Yeah, no, they're not. Unless, by the way, the news is so horrific that any news whispered is going to sound even more terrifying.
I'm in a quiet bathroom. I think I'm alone, and all you hear is, there are many casualties. They think there will be more. It's like, what is happening?
It's just, I just picture like Netanyahu whispering into
Literally,
your ear. And you're
literally.
like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this?
And then I finally realized what it was. But yeah, that was just so funny to me. Every time I go
Oh,
in the
that's
bathroom,
that's so funny. That's a
catch
good
this
bit.
little snippet of the news.
So what's
my
the
big
now the
experience.
tape? Like, what happens now? Is it going to come out? When's
It's
it gonna
just
come
like, dude, anything that you tape where they're like, it could be out this summer, it could be out next year.
And it's gonna come out-
mix them up into episodes
on PBS?
on PBS, and then they'll put it on. They have like a Facebook page and a YouTube channel for this show. It's called Stories from the Stage, and they have like, it's basically The Moth for PBS, like a televised version of The Moth. So they will put it out in a bunch of different places. They have like pretty big followings on those platforms.
Great.
And
Yeah. It's also
some
cool.
other comics have done it. Elaine Golden is the one who told me about it.
Shout
She just
out.
did one. Gianmarco Ceresi did one a couple of years ago. Like when he
Oh,
was
wow.
on, like before he blew
Yeah,
up to
yeah,
where
yeah.
he is now. He did it. So they've had comics do it before. So who knows when it'll come out? But I think it'll look good. I'm really happy with the way it turned out.
It's also great to have a 7-minute story you can do in your act just on the end.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
You don't think it's
because
too
it
stand-up
isn't
enough?
funny enough. Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to toy with, is doing more. Maybe I could cut it down to like, actually, that's
5,
what I would
4
shoot.
minute-
Not even like 3 or 4.
Yeah, but it's still huge
And
compared
still-
to
yeah,
for a bit.
actually, you're right. I'm gonna try that. Maybe I'll try that
Because when you
tomorrow
have like
show.
maybe you're doing like 30 minutes plus, you have you've earned enough
Yeah.
to go into
Yeah.
something a little more.
But it is.
heartfelt.
I've tried before. Like last time I did Funny Bone in St. Louis, I tried to do a story at the end, and my stand-up is so punchy
That they're like,
to
what
all of a
is this?
sudden
Yeah.
transition to a story is like jarring.
Well, I don't have that problem. They'll be like, "Hey man, this is
Right.
the same speed."
Yeah, hey,
Yeah, he's
he's picking it up a little.
he's just talking up there.